time for high school basketball game night. Now here's your play-by-play announcers for tonight's game.
Our first game tonight features the Chipley Tigers against the D-High Tigers. Let's meet the visiting Chipley Tigers. A 6-foot guard, number 3, Zach Campbell. A 6'4" forward, number 11, Trent Forrest. A 6'3" forward, number 13, Bradley Hall. A 6'1" guard, number 20, Logan Justice. A 6'1" guard, number 30, Tyrone Sharp. Head coach of the Tigers from Chipley, Joel Orlando. And now for your D-High Tigers, a 5'9" guard, number 3, Jordan Small. A 6'3" guard, number 4, Therese Lindsay. A 6'6" forward, number 20, Kevin Morris. A 5'9" guard, number 24, Tyson Williams. And a 6'4" forward, number 44, Chris Graham. Head coach of the D-High Tigers, Emmanuel Brown. The officials for tonight's game, Chris Kaminsky, Yolanda Terry, and Isaac McCray. Our clock operator will be Miss Stephanie Truitt, and our bookkeeper tonight, Danny Youngblood. All right, Tiger fans, on your feet, let's get ready to rumble inside the Dothan Civic Center.
Okay, there you have it, the Dothan Tigers and the Chipley Tigers, so this should be an exciting game. And I'm going on the line tonight, Cliff, and say one thing. The Tigers going to win and advance to the next round.
Well, there's a good chance that that'll be true.
Okay, and we expect an exciting game tonight. Both of these teams very talented. And one standout player we got to mention from the Chipley Tigers is number 11, Trent Forrest. He's a 6'4", 10th grader, and he has a lot of colleges looking at him already.
Yeah, he can really do it all. He'll go in the post and beat you, and he can shoot the 3 ball. He's just all-around good player.
So we're getting ready for the tip-off. Number 20, Kevin Morris for the Tigers, and number 13, Bradley Hall for Chipley. And Chipley gets the tip, and he steps out of bounds. So Chipley loses the ball on their first possession.
Probably see a lot of defensive intensity in this game. Both of these teams like to run the full court press the whole game, so I expect to see a lot of turnovers. It'll be an exciting, high-paced game.
Therese Lindsay drives and kicks it out. Whoa, and we have a foul on the first play. That was a pretty hard foul that time, but it's a non-shooting foul. That foul is up. Sharp picks up the first foul. It will be first team foul. Tyson Williams being defended by Tyrone Sharp. They work the ball inside to number 20. He goes up, great effort, and it goes out of bounds, and it goes out on Dothan, but number 20, Kevin Morris, did a really good job of keeping that ball alive on the boards, but Dothan came up empty.
You'd like to see Dothan High come away with the low post balls. They got a little size advantage.
And Dothan jumped up with another steal. And that shot was, who made that one? Yeah, that was number 24, Tyson Williams. So Dothan go up 2-0 early. Shot from the corner, it's a three-point attempt, missed, and Dothan loses the rebound, and it goes out of bounds off the Tigers of Dothan. So taking it out for Chipley, number 11, Trent Forrest. Into Justice. blocked.
Oh, nice block there
by Tyrese Lindsey. There he goes, Trent Foster for 2.
Nice play by him in the paint. He'll do it to you. It's like he got a little rushed right there.
So Chipley with the ball, and a shot is missed, and it's off the hands that time. I tell you what, Chris Graham was not paying attention. It's no way he should have let that ball go out of bounds. It was just an easy rebound for him.
I'll tell you what, Chipley's come out and shoot some threes.
And what they're trying to do is establish, but Dothan's come out playing pretty good defense.
Both of them seem to be playing pretty good defense.
And it's a jump ball, and possession error goes with the home team, who is the Dothan Tigers tonight. Both teams pressing defensively. Tyrese Lindsey over to Tyson Williams. Williams gets it across the midcourt line. And we have a foul. They're calling this one pretty tight.
Oh, yeah.
That foul is on Tyson Sharp. So Sharp picks up his second foul early in the game, and he's probably going to be taking a seat, and he is. And in to replace him is number 2, Adrian Sims. This is Mick Kirkland, and bring you the action tonight, along with Cliff Nyman.
Nice steal there by Chipley down in the paint. Seemed like Dothan High is trying to get their big guys in the post to no avail.
Shot missed, and it's short. Yeah, coming from Trent Forrest. Both teams right now look a little nervous, don't you think?
It looks like they're both a little out of rhythm. Yeah. Which is, I think that benefits Dothan High a little bit. If they can keep Trent Forrest out of rhythm, that'd be a good thing for them.
Tyson Williams, Tyrese Lindsey, over to Jordan Small, who goes up for a 3.
Big three ball.
Jordan Small knocks in a big 3. So Dothan goes up 5-2. And
big turnover here.
Forrest loses the ball, and that is the 3rd turnover. And Dothan calls a timeout.
Oh, wow.
And so we have timeout on the court with 5:16 left in the opening period. And Cliff, we're at the downtown Dothan 8th Annual Hoops Classic, where we've entered the second round of play in the Tigers versus the Tigers, the Chipley Tigers versus the Dothan Tigers, and this game has been nothing but exciting since the tip-off.
I knew it would be. With all, when you get 2 intensively defensive teams like this, it always ends up being a lot of both ways and a lot of good defense. So I think it'll continue to be exciting as it goes along.
Yeah, Dothan's up 5-2, and they have the ball. And Dothan really has done a good job defensively, forcing some Chipley turnovers.
And that's what they got. That's what they're going to have to do to be able to win this game. Don't let them shoot the 3 ball.
Tyson Williams, he's been defended by Zach Campbell, and Campbell does a good job of defensively. He's putting the pressure on Williams and almost forced the turnover. And they're going to call Campbell for the foul. They're calling it pretty tight here.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Campbell picks up his first foul, and that's the 3rd team foul. Smith into the game for Chipley. Chipley comes into this game 7-0. Nice move.
Nice drive.
Yeah, Tyson Williams gets his 4th point of the game and puts Dothan on top by a score of 7-2. That time it was an intimidation factor.
Oh, yeah, the side's giving them problems now. They're not able to penetrate.
But Kevin Morris commits the turnover. They call him for traveling, so the ball will stay with Chipley.
A lot of back and forth action.
And Chipley loses it out of bounds, and that is their fourth first period turnover. They've got to do a better job of maintaining possession and handling the ball. Dothan has 2 turnovers.
I guess we're just going to wait and see who's going to make a run first here, you know.
Tyrese Lindsay for the Tigers breaks the press. Goes down the middle.
Wow, coast to coast.
Yeah, that was a nice layup that time by Tyrese Lindsay. He's playing very aggressive tonight.
Beautiful job by him.
That was on number 13, Bradley Hall, his first. And that's going to be 14 fouls on Chipley. At the line is Tyrese Lindsay. He's trying to make a 3-point play out of it. And he does. So Dothan has gone up to an early 10-2 lead thanks to the turnovers of Chipley. Forrest goes off the glass, goes good.
Nice play. What are they saying? No basket? That was no basket.
No basket.
Still athletic looking play by him. You can see why a lot of people like him.
Lindsay picks up his first foul. And that's the first team foul for Dothan. Forrest goes up high.
Wow, that was smooth.
It was. High up over Kevin Morris.
And the big man.
Big on big. They get it into Morris. And, boy, that was a paddle under the board for the ball. Forrest finds a man open under the basket for 2. Justin Campbell. That was good ball movement that time by the good feed over the ground.
Very nice. Both these teams just racing right now. Advancing the ball.
They are. You have 2 good teams on
Gotta
the
love
court.
this. This is as good as it gets.
Shot good. Number 25, Justin Campbell for 2 more.
Once they got in rhythm offensively, it's been a shootout.
It's a 12-9 lead for Dothan. They led 10-2, but Chipley has stormed back. But Dothan keeps attacking.
Wow.
Tyson Williams, 6 points for Williams.
Dothan High getting it in the paint. 3 back-to-back possessions. That'll help them a lot in the long run.
Man wide open, 4-3. Misses. And a good rebound by Campbell, who's playing a good game for Chipley. Wide open for the shot. Dothan man fell down, but Dothan did a poor job of covering that time defensively.
And I think Dothan got lucky right there. They could have easily given up a 3.
And foul is on Tyson Williams, his first. The team's second. At the line is number 25, Justin Campbell. Campbell will be shooting 2. He has 4 points. Make it 5. Into the game for Dothan, number 32, Truitt. Second shot coming from Justin Campbell. Campbell makes both of his shots, and he has 6 points. Also in the game for Dothan is number 5, Jamarcus Sims.
Big-time football player for Dothan High.
Sims.
Wow.
And they wave it off, but it was a good shot by Sims. That's a foul on Bradley Hall, so Hall picks up his second personal. It's a 14-10 Dothan lead. 2:30 left in the opening period. Boy, Forrest thought he had that one. Great hustle by number 3 for Dothan, but Forrest goes up high and pulls down the rebound. On the break, spins, passes it off. Back into Forrest. Long three. Won't go. Great. Boy, that was a great effort by Chipley.
Chipley can't get the free ball to go. Let's see if they can get this one to fall.
Still
won't go.
These guys can get up there.
Oh, they can.
Man, they are playing up in the upper atmosphere, up in the stratosphere, you know.
There's some jumpers out there, that's for sure.
That foul was on. Campbell picks up his second foul. Well, both of these teams are just really talented.
Well coached.
Yeah, they are. And Chipley forces a Dothan turnover. That's their third of the period.
This is an exciting basketball game as you'll ever see in high school as far as the up-tempo goes. I mean, it's just nonstop action.
I really didn't know what to expect. I knew both of these teams were talented, but I didn't expect this kind of pace.
You know, Chipley's won state championships in Florida a couple years ago, and I think a couple years before that too. So, I mean, two great programs here going at it in their respective states.
And Dothan commits 2 straight turnovers.
Oh, man.
That was number 32, Keyshawn Truitt. He kind of lost his footing, and it's a turnover. 1:30 left in the opening period. 14-10, Dothan leading.
A lot of turnovers.
And in a fast-paced game, you kind of
see that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice feed down low.
Oh.
And the shot was missed by Smith. He was so wide open. He
overthought it.
Yeah, he did. Drive, nice drive, won't go. Rebound, number 5, won't go. And Campbell comes out, and it's Forrest.
Ooh, and one.
And it's good. That was kind of a mismatch there.
Oh, yeah, it was. Still a nice play, though. You know, Dothan High's had some open shots, and it looks like they're executing their offense fairly well. They just can't get them to fall.
Yeah, Williams picks up his second foul, and at the line is number 11, Trent Forrest. Forrest has 6 points. Lindsey back into the game, and leaving is number 3, Jordan Small. Both teams, I tell you what, I like the effort both teams are putting into this game.
Oh, yeah, you got to love it when you see a good defensive effort.
Forrest makes it, 7 points for Forrest, and it's a 1-point Dothan lead. They led by 8, but I tell you what, this Chipley team has definitely stormed back.
Trying to trap.
Lindsey, and it's blocked.
Man. That trap kind of rattled Dothan right there a little bit. I don't think Chipley changed it up a little bit. Wow.
And it's a 3 coming from number.
That's what Chipley likes to do.
Logan Justin. So Chipley has taken a 2-point lead with 20 seconds left in the period. And Dothan commits another turnover. That's 5. They weren't doing a good job of handling. Chipley committed their turnovers early in the period. Now Dothan's committed their turnovers late in the period. And right now Chipley is on a 14-4 run. Yeah, 14. They have outscored Dothan 10-4 here late in the period.
You got to figure they'd eventually go on a run with that.
And
with all
another
the
Dothan turnover. So Chipley comes back from behind, an 8-point deficit to take a 2-point lead. So at the end of one, the score is the Chipley Tigers 16, the Dothan Tigers 14. We'll be back with more action from the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to the Dothan Civic Center. We're at the 8th annual Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic where the Dothan Tigers are taking on the Chipley Tigers. I'm Mick Kirk along with Mr. Nyman, better known as Cliff Nyman. And Cliff, that first period was quite exciting.
I'll tell you what, it was a lot of fun. I hope the second one follows it up just like that one.
And if you got to talk about the key thing in the game, Dothan was doing very good, but late in the period they committed a bunch of turnovers, and Chipley was able to take advantage of it.
Came out and hit that big three that about tied it up. It was on the floor.
And the Chipley player got 3 Dothan players up in the air. Foul is on number 32, Keyshawn Truitt, his first. Somebody should have stayed at home on that one. Man wide open for the 3, and they missed the 3.
Nice rebound.
But Dothan defense is leaving some holes. And if Chipley start to exploit these wide open shots, it's going to be a long night for the Tigers.
You got to think eventually some of them may fall, so they might want to get that seen about.
That was good. Number 12, Kobe Baggett.
But Dothan High has been penetrating really well, which I've been impressed with, their ability to penetrate.
3-point shot.
Wow, there it is. That's
for number 2, Adrian Smith. So Chipley goes back up by 3, 19-16. And Dothan can't leave him open for those shots. And it's a turnover that time. He put the ball down on the floor, and Chipley stripped it away.
And there's another one.
They've got to get in their face on these threes.
They got to.
With 2 straight threes, and it's a 6-point lead for Chipley.
They can't let them get hot.
Tyrese Lindsay goes up, and it almost goes
fall.
in, and it doesn't go.
I'm sure Dothan High would like to be able to work it inside to their big guys, but they're somehow haven't been able to yet.
Yeah, Tyrese Lindsay is at the line, and he has 3 points. He's 1 of 1 from the line tonight. He's going to be shooting 2.
Last night you saw free throws cost Northview the game. I won't say it cost them the game, but it really hurt them a lot against Malone. And
I'm going to go on the limb and say it cost them the game.
You say it cost them the game? Well,
they shot 53% from the line last night.
And you got to do better than that.
Lindsay missed both of his free throws. After hitting his first, Dothan's got to find a way to slow down this 3-point game. They've got to get in Chipley's face. They're leaving Chipley too much room to shoot these threes.
It's like they're on the wings.
Number 25 with the fadeaway, Justin Campbell. 8 points for Campbell, and it's an 8-point lead for Chipley.
They went on a nice run here, I'll tell you.
Butler loses it, but good recovery that time by Jordan Neal.
And they're still just working it in the paint.
And I think that's their strategy, is try to work it in the paint. But they've got to do a better job defensively.
They got to get on the wings.
See, instead of him, he should have jumped. The defender just held his hand up then instead of jumping up and challenging the shooter. You got to challenge the shooter. Good hustle. Number 12.
Oh, and he's going to throw it away.
And he throws it right into the hand of number 2 of Chipley, Adrian Smith, for an easy basket. That's another Dothan turnover. That's 2 here. And that gives them 8 turnovers. And I have 4 for Chipley.
8 turnovers. That's not very good 13 minutes into the game.
Make it 9. They're trying to force the pass.
Yeah, they are. And Forrest is going to take it to the hole.
Coach needs to call a timeout here.
They do. I'd take one.
And so Coach Brown wants a timeout. And they've gone up to a 10-point lead here with 5 minutes left in the second period. Right now, Chipley is on a 12-2 run. And Cliff, you made a good point during the timeout that Dothan needs to slow the pace of the game.
I just don't think they're going to be able to run with Chipley. It don't look like it right now. See, that's too quick of a possession. You like to see a couple more passes. I mean, take it around the horn one time or something. I mean, that's just not going to work.
Yeah, that was Butler trying to go in. It was blocked by Trent Forrest.
Let your bigs get in position.
Chris Graham back in the game, and Butler takes a seat. Dothan has tried to work inside, and they've got some good shots. They just haven't been able to complete them.
That's just another, like I said, another quick possession right there, but they'll get it back.
That was a good defensive play by the Tigers, and they needed that. They've got to just, I agree with you, Cliff. They need to slow down the pace of the game and get back in and get some momentum going before halftime to keep from getting blown out in this game. Lindsay up, missed. Trent Forrest takes it in and draws the foul. That foul is on Kobe Baggett, his first. At the line is number 11, Trent Forrest. He's 1 of 1 from the line. He has 7 points.
And he's had a pretty good game. He hasn't had all his shots fall, but he's made an impact for sure.
Oh, definitely. Rebounding and
he's made some athletic. He's had some athletic looking plays too. And a really smooth looking free throw stroke too.
Right. So Dothan has dropped behind. They've fallen behind 12 points. They were behind 2 points at the end of the period. And Chipley has put up 14 points, and Dothan has managed to score only 2. So they've got to do a better job.
That's just
one and done.
That's it. And there's Mr. Forrest.
Forrest makes the basket and draws a foul.
Boy, I tell you what, that was a really nice play.
Foul is on Jordan Neal, and what it boils down to, Dothan's, that was not a good shot. Yeah. That was not a good shot. They've got
like when they came out and were having success, their offensive possessions looked a lot better than they do right now. I mean, I don't see what they're trying to do right now offensively. They're trying to work it inside. Just
they
too
need
quick.
To slow the ball down.
Get some matchups.
See, they're out of control right now.
Good, look at there.
Good strong move by number 20, Kevin Morris.
3 or 4 passes. They got 3 or 4 passes inside, and where will convert.
And he draws a foul.
Just what they needed.
That's going to be Forrest's first foul. At the line is number 20, Kevin Morris. That's what they need to do, is take it to him and draw the foul.
I'd like to see Morris step up and, get position down there. I mean, he's a big body, and Chipley really can't match up with his size.
Chipley had gone up by 15. They're leading by 13 now. Make it 12. So Morris makes a big 3-point play, something the Tigers needed. Offensive foul. Wow, they call blocking. I thought he had position there, Cliff.
Yeah, I think with you, but you know how those calls are met with that charge. They're 50-50 a lot of times, discretion.
Morris picks up his first foul, and going to the line is number 30, Tyson Sharp. And Chipley has been, they are perfect from the line, and Dothan is 50% from the line.
I'll tell you what, a team that makes their free throws, that's always a sign of good coaching, in my opinion.
Definitely so. He misses his free throw.
All right on cue.
Slow it down.
Yeah, make another pass.
Good shot. Jordan Small with 2. That gives him 5 points.
They might have hurt us, Mitt. They started slowing it down and getting a little success.
I tell you, nobody, he was wide open. Wide open. And a turnover. And 2 more points. That was easy.
That was very easy. This thing could get away from Dothan High here if they don't figure something out, Mitt.
Yeah, so it's back up to a 15-point lead. Dothan had cut it down to 11. 3:03 left in the first half. It's 38-23 Chipley. Dothan inbounds the ball after the timeout. And, you know, Dothan had made a little run and was able to cut some points off that lead, but
gave up that three-pointer.
Yeah, they're giving them open three-pointers, Cliff.
They are.
And you can't do that.
And they're getting out of rhythm offensively. It's a recipe for a loss is what it is.
It is.
And especially against a really good team, which is what Chipley is.
Oh, yes, they are. And Dothan looked good starting out, but they started committing a lot of turnovers, and Chipley took advantage of those turnovers with points.
I think Chipley just started out slow, and once they finally got going, and Dothan High just couldn't hang with them. But maybe they can make a run here.
Well, they need to make a run and get this game back within 10 points going into half.
They need to make a few threes. Chipley with that trap again.
Good drive to the basket that time by the Tigers. And there you go, force the foul. But you got to make your free throws.
Well, if you see they're going to trap you up there at the top of the corner, you might as well try to drive it to the hole and get the foul one-on-one.
At the line is number 24 for the Tigers, Tyson Williams. He has 7 points. He's leading all Dothan scores. So Williams makes both of his free throws. We have a 25-38 game. And I saw that one coming.
Man.
The number 50.
And they're just making it look easy right now.
Yeah, he drew the defender to him, and his teammate Holmes was wide open under the basket. Dothan defensively, they're not playing a very good game defensively right now.
And they're not very good game offensively either, to be honest with you. Chipley just looks like they came out ready to play.
Jordan Small with another shot. That's 7 points for Small. Dothan has been able to score a few points here lately, but you can't exchange points with a team that's got a big lead on you. It's a 13-point lead. And Dothan forces the turnover. And, whoa,
wow.
I don't know about that
one. That's pretty close. I don't think the ref knew how to make that call.
Yeah, that should have been goaltending.
I don't think the ref knew how to make that call because he hasn't seen it very much.
Yeah, I know. So 1:27 left. It's a 40-27 lead. Chipley over the Dothan Tigers. And Cliff, are you as tired as I am?
I know I'm worn out watching Chipley. Chipley's been running that floor, hasn't he?
Yes, they have. And I tell you what, these games, it's just like we're out there running up and down the court with them.
It is. You know, I tell you, it's something about these Florida Panhandle teams. You know, you saw Malone last night; they ran Northview to death. And then you come in here and watch Chipley, and they're just running. And I guess it's that style of basketball down there that those guys like to play.
Hey, let's see. Let me just look here. Malone and Chipley are in different brackets, and there's a possibility that they could meet. You know?
Yeah, that's a huge rivalry, too.
Yeah, so we don't know now.
That's a huge rivalry. That's usually the state championship in 1A in Florida.
Yeah, so
we can get a preview.
Dothan's trailing 13 points with a minute 27 left in the half. They need to force a turnover and try to get within 10 points. There's a man breaking free back door, and they've got to look for that on that baseline.
And he handles the ball really well.
And Dothan comes up with the ball. And now they call a charge on that.
Oh, boy.
What's the deal with that, huh? What's the deal with that?
Man,
that's,
that's a hard call to make, but, man, you hate to see them kind of get two of them wrong. I hate to say it. But
just like the other end of the court, it was a blocking foul.
Right.
Good hands by Tyrese Lindsey, putting pressure on the inbounds pass. Under a minute left in the first half, 40-27. Chipley's leading.
I'll tell you what, I actually have been
We have
impressed.
a traveling call on number 50.
Yeah, he did. What I was going to say was I've been impressed with Trent Forster, though. He's lived up to the billing, in my opinion.
Yeah, and think, this guy's just a 10th grader.
He is.
10th grader.
2 more years to grow.
Right.
I think he could end up being a 6'6", 6'7" guy.
Hey, in the 10th grade, I was playing JV ball, okay? Man left wide open, 43.
Boy, they got to knock that one down.
And I tell you what, Dothan did not hustle for the rebound there.
They haven't been hustling.
0-0. Pitches it out.
And there he is again on the wing. I mean, really.
And they're going to give it to Forrest. I bet you he takes the last shot.
He can handle it.
Five-second call on it.
Oh, really? We might have a debate to see who the best player in this tournament is, Chi Baker or Trent Forster.
Well, I tell you what, I'm a lot more impressed with Forster.
I think so, too. I like his handles.
Oh, man, I tell you what, and Baker's a good ball player, but I tell you what, Forster has been extremely impressive tonight.
He's been smooth. I know that.
He is. He's a great ball handler, too.
And he's a 10th grader.
And that's what gets me. Baker is a senior. This guy's a 10th grader.
But, you know, Baker's got some major Division I offers, but Forster's not old enough to have offers.
Lynn's a great hustle by Tyrese Lindsay.
That was nice. Oh,
it hits the rim. And Dothan did a good job of getting back within striking distance. They were down by 15, and they have cut that lead down 40-29. So we've come at halftime, and I'm going to take a breather here, Cliff.
I think we both need to take one.
So we're at halftime, and the score is the Chipley Tigers 40 to Dothan Tigers 29. We'll be back with more action from the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic after this timeout. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Hello and welcome back to the Dothan Civic Center. We're at the 8th Annual Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. Hi, I'm Mick Kirkland along with Cliff Nyman bringing you the action. And Cliff, that first half was pretty exciting.
To say the least. You know, there's a lot of exciting plays. You know, there's intensive defense, so, you know, that'll always create some excitement. So we'll see what the second half holds.
Yeah, it was a big second period. The score was 14-16. At the end of one, Chipley led, but they had a big second period. They put up 24 more points to make it 40-29, and Dothan only put up 15 points. So it's hard to stand a game like that. You've got to maintain, try to keep it close. But Dothan was able to cut that lead down to within 11.
It seemed like once they started to slow it down on offense and really take their time and make some passes, they found a little more success. But we'll see if they can do it here in the second half.
And, of course, the leading scorer for Chipley was number 11, Trent Forrest. He had 14 points. Great hustle that time by Lindsay. That was a three-point shot.
Nice.
And
nice shot.
That is a big three from Tyson Williams. He had 8 points in the first half. That gives him 12, and Dothan definitely needed to come out.
And that was a good-looking possession, you know.
And we have a foul. I think it's going to be on number 20. It is on Kevin Morris, his second. And you know, one thing we talked about at halftime was that the poor defense of Dothan. They allowed Chipley to take some wide open shots.
That's right.
So they've got to come up with a way of getting in the face of the Chipley players, because they will shut the lights out on you.
And, you know, Coach Brown, he's a great coach, one of the best coaches around here. I'm sure he's got something figured out to where he can at least change it up.
And Dothan is down to an 8-point deficit. They were behind as many as 15 in the first half. So they've made some progress, and they're within striking distance. And you talked about slowing down the pace of the game, which is very important. But Dothan's players are going to have to be more physical under the basket. That ball should have never been.
And I don't know if they should have fed him right there. You got to make a little smarter pass, I think.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing about it is basketball is as much of a head game as it is a physical game.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The ball into the big man missed, but that was a putback because nobody blocked out. That was number 13. It's an offensive foul that time, Cliff.
I believe it was, Mitt. That's those haven't been going Dothan High's way tonight, have they?
Did he lose it out of bounds?
Oh, it was out of bounds. Okay.
I think. I was looking away.
I saw it, but I was kind of confused.
The 10-point lead back for Chipley. 42-32. We played about a minute and a half of the third period. Trent Forrest, good pick. And he goes up and he's fouled. And Morris looks like he's going to pick up another quick foul.
And then, even when he ain't making shots, he's getting to the hole and drawing fouls, and that's just as valuable as making shots,
Yeah, well, he makes his free throws.
That's right. That's true. He's got a nice stroke.
So that's three on Morris. So we haven't seen much of Graham. Well, Graham has been kind of quiet tonight.
Both the bigs have, which is something I think Dothan High didn't want to happen, because that's the one advantage I thought they might have had over Chipley.
So Forrest misses his first free throw. He was 4 of 4 in the first half. He had a total of 14 points.
He
misses both.
That's fortunate for Dothan High.
Therese Lindsay, the layup, and it's good. 7 points for Lindsay.
And Dothan High comes out in the full court look. We'll see.
They can't let them get behind them.
Oh, man. I just don't know. It's hard to match up with Chipley doing that.
44, that's Chris Graham. What you do in a case like that, you don't let them make the basket. They're
Foul
not,
hard.
they're not being physical enough.
Nope.
If you're going to foul him, make sure he doesn't make the basket. At the line is Tyrone Sharp. Sharp misses, so Chipley has come out and missed 3 foul shots this period. They were 6 of 7 in the first half, and Dothan was 5 of 6. Boy, that one just would not drop for Dothan. And that's 2 there.
Or 3.
Ooh. Good position in that time by Dothan. Great effort that time. That
3
was
Chipley players on the floor.
Number 5, Jamarcus Sims, did a good job of getting in position for that rebound.
Like I said before, he's a big football player, so he's a big physical guy in there jumping up and getting the rebound.
Morgan Jefferson picks up his first foul. It's a 10-point lead, Chipley.
Double dribble.
And it's another turnover for Dothan, and that's what really hurt them in the first half.
When Chipley plays that good defense, it'll happen, You just got to be able to play through it. Wow, what a nice move. Oh, man.
Incredible move by Tyrone Sharp.
The Chipley team's got some athletes, boy. Got some basketball players.
I was talking to the Chipley bookkeeper at halftime, and he was saying Sharp is normally one of the guys that put up a lot of points. I think he said he scored near 50 in one game or something.
Wow.
So, he's a very capable. He's been quiet.
It ain't just
so
Forrest.
far tonight. No. He says normally Forrest and Sharp. Good pick and roll, but you got to hold on to the.
Man, see,
that's inexcusable.
That.
That's inexcusable.
You got to have that. That's how Dothan High's night's been, though.
But, those things, you got to make those things happen.
Just lack of execution.
Good defense by the Tigers, forcing the turnover by Chipley. That could have been a 4-point turnaround right there.
That could have been, which would have been huge.
But, you know, you got to have your head in the game. Graham set a perfect pick, then he rolled, and I don't know what he was expecting.
I mean, really, yeah, it's called a pick and roll.
Graham goes up strong and draws the foul. And he's got to be more aggressive if Dothan has a chance of winning this game. That foul is on number 20, Logan Justice, his second. At the line is number 44, Chris Graham. Graham had 2 points in the first half. This is his first visit to the free throw line.
Pretty good size on him.
Boy, he gets the roll. Graham is, I believe, he's 6'6".
He looks it.
No, he's 6'4". Chris Graham is 6'4". The tallest on Dothan's team is number 20, Kevin Morris. He's 6'6".
Okay. Yeah, they're both pretty good sized guys.
Graham makes both of his free throws. So it's back to a 10-point lead for Chipley, and Sharp has been looking pretty sharp this second half. Number 30.
He can move with the ball, can he? Wow.
What he did that time, he drew the defender to him, and
he's quick.
Was able to make the assist for the basket over to number 25, Justin Campbell.
Oh, man, Forrest just took it from him.
That was a good no call.
Crazy.
0-0, Carlos Smith, and it's back to a 14-point lead. Dothan had cut it down to 8. But Chipley's on a run again. Yeah, foul on Forrest, who's trying to come from behind and knock the ball loose. That's his second. (50-36). Dothan just got to make some plays, and they are not making very many right now.
No, they have not.
And they've had some opportunities.
They've had some opportunities to make some runs, but they just can't string anything
like
together.
Okay.
There it is. They can just build on this, score on 3 possessions in a row.
Jamarcus Sims. But, whoa, traveling.
There he is. That's the right call.
Yeah, it was the right call.
He was walking before he fell in.
Yeah. So it's back to a 12-point lead. Dothan needs to get some more points here.
They come down and make a 3, get a stop, make another 2. I mean, it's a 7-point game. That's, you know.
Yeah, you can't exchange baskets with
No, not these guys.
No, you can't. You could play 20 quarters. You still wouldn't win.
No. These guys got too many weapons.
They have a lot of weapons, and that's why Dothan's got to do a good job of executing. That's
what you got to have right there.
That's the 3 you was talking about. Jordan Neal, that gives him 5.
And there's your 2.
In the basket, Jordan Neal. 5-point play by Neal. And you said it, Cliff.
They had to have it. Oh, man, and he makes a nice effort.
Great. You said it, Cliff. You said they needed a 3 and then forced a turnover and get 2 more. You called it, buddy. I wish if I was a betting man, I'd have put some money on you.
Well, they need another stop here, too. They got them where they want them.
A 5-point swing.
And they don't want that.
And he misses the shot. And Dothan gets the rebound.
There we go. Dothan High is out of control.
Slow it down.
Out of control.
And Dothan wants a timeout.
No, it was a foul. It was a foul.
Was it a foul?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what.
No foul. Coach Brown.
Coach said, well, was it a foul?
They said timeout before the foul. Nice swing there by Dothan High, though.
Yeah, it really was, Cliff. And, you know, we said that's what they needed. They had fallen behind again. Chipley had really taken control of this game again. They were up by 12. And Dothan was able to, a 5-point play, and it was all due to the outstanding play of Jordan Neal. He hits a 3, then he steals the inbounds pass and puts it up for 2.
That's right. And, we'll just see if they can get another stop here and get a 5-point game. And just Dothan I can win this game. They just got to play their game.
Yeah, well, we're down to 1:58 left in the period, in the third period, and Dothan has the ball because they called timeout.
We'll see what they can do. They just had that bad second quarter. That second quarter is really what hampered them.
Well, they had a pretty good first, a bad second, and they're coming out with a pretty good third.
Third quarter looks about like they did in the first.
Yeah, but they can't have a bad fourth.
No, you can't have a bad any quarter, really. We'll see if we can persevere here.
Good play.
That very nice.
Jamarcus Sims with 2, and he draws the foul.
Dothan I getting the roll here.
That foul is on number 3, Zach Campbell.
Let's see if we can make it a
That's his
4-point
third.
game.
It's a 5-point game. Right now, Dothan is on a 16-10 run.
And he gets his own rebound. Oh, nope, he doesn't.
Good pass. Missed. Great second effort that time by number 25, Campbell. 14 points for Campbell. He had 10 in the first half. And Dothan had gone on, I believe, a 7-0 run.
Which is exactly what they needed.
So it's back to a 7-point lead, but they're within striking distance.
Oh.
They've got to be able to get second and third chance shots.
You can't let him out of there.
Wow, look at him. Whoa, shaking bacon.
Boy.
Great assist over to number 25 coming from Tyrone Sharp.
Boy, they got some players, don't they?
But Dothan need to slow the pace of the game down again. It's back to a 9-point lead.
But they don't.
Good shot by Neal.
Oh, man.
But Dothan is not getting second and third chance shots. Whoa,
he missed the dunk.
Wow, we thought that was an automatic.
I did too. I'd go ahead and put 2 on the scoreboard.
But Dothan is getting 1 shot under the basket. They've got to do a better job of blocking out and rebounding.
Get some rhythm going.
Sims with 2. Back up to an 11-point lead. Dothan had cut that lead down to 5, 50-45, and now it's a 6-0 run. If it would have gone, it would have counted. So we've come to the end of 3, and the score is Chipley 56, Dothan 45. We'll be back with the 4th period of action from the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic after this time out. You're watching the Scenic Sports Network. Back to the Dothan Civic Center. We're at the 8th annual Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic, where the Dothan Tigers are taking on the Chipley Tigers. I'm Mick Kirkland along with Cliff Nyman. And Cliff, Dothan made a run. They had cut that lead down to 5, but now Chipley was able to go on a 6-0 run at the end of the period to take the score back up by 11, 56-45.
That's right. Maybe Dothan High built a little confidence, though, and it showed them that they can go on a run. Maybe they'll go on another one.
Dothan, what they did that time, they lost control of the ball. They should have slowed it down.
And I've seen them do that too many times. They have gone down there and get on a fast break and just go out of control. Yeah,
just kick it back out. If you don't have something open, slow it down.
You ain't got to go 100 miles an hour.
5 seconds.
Oh, nice.
On Chipley, so Chipley's coach is upset about them getting that call, but he was mad at the player and not the ref. Come on, grab the ball. They've got to be more physical. They're not being physical enough, Cliff.
They aren't. And again, it looks like there's a lot of out of control.
Don't just go reach for the ball. You got to grab it. That's 4 on Campbell. 3-point shot. Rebounded by Morris. He lays it up. Won't go. He gets a second chance and puts it in for 2.
They needed more of that right there, Mitt.
That's one of the few second chance shots the Tigers have gotten tonight and made.
They have needed a lot more of that. You know, another thing, Dothan High hasn't made very many threes tonight, and I think that's held them back too because Chipley has made threes.
Well, Dothan only has 1 3.
Really? See, yeah.
Well, they have 2 threes, excuse me.
And I know Chipley has at least 5. They just need to get under control right here.
Take your time.
Nope. What a play. What a play.
Great effort that time by Jordan Neal.
They call that a charge?
Yep.
Oh,
come
boy.
on.
Wow.
Come on.
Man, are you serious?
Come on.
That ain't right. And I'm sorry. You can't take that play away from a kid. When it's that close, you can't take it away from him. I'm sorry.
No, it was not. I didn't see him. I disagree with that call.
I don't want
but,
to get too public about it.
Yeah, but, we disagree with a lot of calls. But
That's
what
right.
the ref says, what goes, not
That's
what we think.
You just hate to see him take a play away from a kid.
Good power move.
What a play by him.
Yeah, that was a good power move by Forrest. That's just his first basket of the second half.
Really?
Yeah. Dothan's done a good job defending him in the second half.
I guess that was one of the adjustments that we talked about Coach Brown would make.
He was riding him, giving the basket. That was number 3, Jordan Small. And that foul is on Carlon Smith. And so it's down to a 9-point game. And at the line is number 3, Jordan Small. Small has 9 points for the Tigers of Dothan.
Make this free throw here and get a stop. Come back, get a 6-point game. I mean, that's a ball game right there.
Well, they should have counted that other basket.
I know it. I know it.
They didn't, so it doesn't matter.
Turn the page.
Small makes a 3-point play out of it. That's 10 points for Jordan Small, and it's a 8-point game. 5:54 left in the fourth.
You see a lot of space when Dothan High's defense, I see a lot of easy passes and a lot of open shots. And I know that ain't what Coach Brown wants or teaches.
He missed the shot.
Here we go.
Good move by Jamarcus
Timeout by Dothan High.
Great move. Good body control that time by number 5, Jamarcus Sims. And we're down to a 6-point game. 58-52, 5:34 left in the fourth. Okay, we have 5 minutes, 34 seconds left, and it's a 58-52 lead for Chipley over Dothan. And Dothan has outscored Chipley here in the fourth, 7-2. And they've had some outstanding plays from Jordan Small made an outstanding play.
Well,
and so did Jordan Neal.
That's certainly the quarter you'd like to win is the fourth, huh?
Dothan seems to be putting more pressure on Chipley.
A little less space.
Yeah, Chipley is 7-0. They're undefeated. Dothan 5-2. Shot won't go. Boy, if it had gone.
That still looked good, though, didn't it?
It looked real good.
See if they take their time here and they try to force it. And a push. And that's a pretty good foul.
Yeah, neither team in the bonus.
The fouling did calm down a good bit in the second half.
That foul is on number 25, Justin Campbell, his third. Campbell takes a seat in to replace him. It's number 13, Bradley Hall.
Now let's see if Dothan High can do what Northview didn't do, and that is make free throws down the stretch.
Oh, yeah, okay, Dothan's in the bonus, but Chipley isn't. Number 20 is Kevin Morris. Morris is 1 of 1 from the line tonight. He has 5 points.
Very nice.
And we're down to a 5-point game again. And if he makes this, this will be as close as Dothan's been here in the second half. Morris, a big free throw. So it's down to a 4-point game, and we're just under 5 minutes left in the game.
It says a lot about Dothan High, you know, to be able to face all this adversity and still be in the game here at the end.
Look, they leave Sharp open. They didn't switch quick enough.
He could have pulled that.
I agree with you. They're giving them too much room defensively. Forrest. Right now, I would say Dothan definitely has the.
Whoa! It hung up there.
And it rolls out.
And he missed his last two.
That foul is on Kevin Morris, and that's 4 on him. Forrest has missed his last 2 free throw attempts.
He did. But not
He makes that one, and that is only his 3rd point of the second half. Morris takes a seat, and then to replace him is Chris Graham. Graham's got to be aggressive. It's back to a 5-point lead. Make it 6.
And Dothan High is still in good shape here, you know.
Yeah, 6 points, 4 minutes, 15 seconds
I
left.
think they're happy to be within 6 points with how that second quarter went. Wow. Wow.
Tyson Williams goes in. Williams had a 3 earlier in the half. That foul is on number 13, Bradley Hall. It's 3rd, and we're back to a 4-point game.
I'm telling you, this is going to be some kind of finish here, man. I got a feeling.
I think you're right.
Oh,
he misses the free throw, which would have put Dothan within 3.
They don't want to let him have an open shot.
No, they don't want to let any of these guys.
You're right. You're right.
You know, out there on the floor, you don't want to give them an open shot.
I ain't seen too many of them that want to miss too much.
A turnover. That time they tried to hit Forrest, breaking across down the baseline, and it goes out of bounds. So it's a turnover for Chipley. Dothan has an opportunity to cut this lead.
Oh, wow. Another charge.
Boy.
Man,
I'm not sure on that, but Neal is called for a second charge. He moved his body that time.
And it's, you know, I ain't going to say that.
It's a judgment call.
It is. It's a judgment call.
And his judgment is different from ours.
And his judgment's also different than the other referee that called the charge last time.
Yeah. 3:21 left. 60-56. Chipley leading Dothan. And that was actually a good play by Jordan Neal.
Yeah, man, they made some good plays. Think about that. If you have that one and then that play, it's Dothan High's winning.
They did a good job of trapping Forrest down on the baseline.
They've done a great job of Forrest in the second half.
Jump ball, come on. Man.
Oh, a hold. They called the hold.
Yeah, man, that should have been a jump ball, but okay. That's going to be all for Morris. That's 5 for him. So Morris leads the game with 7 points, but he played a pretty good game.
That's Dothan High's big body, so we'll see how they can adapt without him. Yeah.
Well, Graham is going to have to step it up.
Graham's not a bad player.
No, he's not. Tyrese Lindsay back in. Lindsay did a good job when he was in there earlier. Lindsay had 7 points.
I've seen him around the rim tonight for sure.
Yeah, he had 7 points, and he's made some good plays. It's just that they lose some size, but they probably pick up a little speed.
Well, the good thing about that is Chipley's not a team that's going to overpower you with their size.
So it's back to a 5-point lead, 2:52 left in the fourth. So after missing his first 2 free throws in the second half, Forrest has hit his last 4. It's back to a 6-point lead. And a Dothan turnover. Something they could not afford to do.
Oh, wow.
And Forrest loses it out of bounds. He tried to do a little too much that time.
He did.
You know, and a lot of time, great players try to do a little too much and try to force things. So Dothan really dodged the bullet that time. We're down to 2.5 minutes, 6-point lead for Chipley. And Lindsay saves it.
And I think it's going to be a foul on Sharp for Chipley.
Yeah, it is. So that foul is on Tyrone Sharp, his 3rd. And at the line is number 24, Tyson Williams. Williams is 2 of 3 from the line tonight. He has 13 points. Big shot from Tyson Williams. So we're back to a 5-point game. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in the fourth. Williams gets the bounce, so we're down to a 4-point game, 62-58.
Dothan High with the full court
Chipley leading. Forrest is being triple teamed.
Good defense by Dothan High.
There's a mixed match on the sides, though, right there.
Yep. Boy, Forrest, wow.
Yeah, good shot by Forrest. He took advantage. Yes.
Oh, wow, another play.
Jordan Neal finally got one to go his way without getting the charge.
Well, he's been big for Dothan High tonight, hasn't he?
That foul is on number. Okay, Campbell fouls out. And he was one of that big guns.
Yeah, he was making some threes.
He leads the game with 16 points. At the line is number 1, Jordan Neal. Neal, this is his first visit to the line. He has 9 points for the Tigers. We're down to under 2 minutes. 1:56. It's a 4-point lead for Chipley. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. What was happening is they had 20 seconds to get a sub in.
Oh, okay.
For the player that fouled out.
Oh, okay.
I had one of the officials standing behind me inform me of that. This is a big free throw. If Neal makes this one, it will put Dothan within 3 points, and you know you're a 3-pointer away. Neal gets it. Big 3-point play by Jordan Neal. Dothan in a full court press.
And it looks pretty good.
And
and a nice strip. They just need to take their time. They need to take their time, and they don't.
Good help.
Oh, and it goes.
Jordan Neal. Dothan steals the ball, and it's a 1-point game. 60-40, 63, 134 left in the fourth. What an incredible finish.
And Sharp gives it up. Oh, man. What are they going to call?
Foul.
Doesn't out go to the line. Doesn't out go to the line.
What an incredible finish.
Oh, man.
No matter how this game comes out. Wow.
That was an exciting little transition there, wasn't it?
Okay, that foul is on number 3, Campbell. And 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Kobe Baggett's at the line. He has 2 points for the Tigers. And they're in the double bonus, so he's going to be shooting 2. He can give Dothan the first lead since the first period. Wow, and Dothan has done a much better job shooting foul shots in the second half.
Oh, yeah. And that's, as you saw yesterday in the Northview game, that's a big deal. That's a very big deal.
It's huge.
Can't leave points on the field, you know. Lane violation or hold?
Hold, so Dothan will go back to the foul line.
Wow.
And that was
and it was a technical, or
we're tied up at 6-4 apiece.
And the Chipley coach, boy, he's giving it to that referee, man.
And Dothan takes the lead on a Tyson Williams free throw.
That referee and that coach are going at it.
Tyson Williams hits 2 huge free throws, and Dothan will get the ball. They have taken a 6-4 lead with 1:23 left in the fourth after falling behind by 16 points earlier in the game, Cliff. This has been an incredible comeback regardless of the outcome.
I'll tell you what, you know, it's Dothan High has made some huge defensive plays to get back in this game, and I'll tell you what, these fans are getting their money's worth today, I'll tell you that.
Dothan trailed 40-29 at halftime, 56-45 at the end of 3, and they have come out and put up 11 points in the period to, let's see, that would be 8. They've outscored, well, let's see, let me get this right. 6-4, that would be 4-8. Dothan had 45. No, excuse me, Dothan has put up 18 points. No, 21 points. 21 points.
Wow.
In the period.
That makes up for that second quarter. They scored, I think, single digits.
Yeah, second quarter, they only added 15 points.
Oh, they had 15?
Yeah. The score was 16-15 Chipley at the end of 1, 40-29 at halftime, 56-45 at the end of 3. And Chipley has led all 3 periods. Now, Dothan had an early lead. Dothan took a 10-2 lead before Chipley went on a run. So, Dothan, let's see, I thought it was Dothan's ball.
Yeah, it will be.
It is.
What was that foul call there?
It was a technical foul.
Why did they call it technical?
I have no idea.
I think it was something that one of those guys did in the lane. He did something kind of aggressive or something. He needs to get it in. He's only got 5 seconds, and he does. Wow, what a play.
Jordan Small, that was a great
Man, what a play.
Boy, I thought they were about to get a 5-second
I did too.
call.
I was biting my nails.
Dothan's up by 4.
Oh, and he gives it up. And
look at
Chipley's got numbers.
Forrest gonna go fade away, short, rebounded, and Dothan saves it back into Forrest.
Oh no!
I thought he did like that.
Golly.
1-2. Kobe Baggett is called for the foul. Boy, substitution into the game.
They'll put the big man back in.
Yeah, it's a 4-point Dothan lead. And at the line is number 11, Trent Forrest. Forrest has made his last 4 free throws. He has 20 points.
Big rebound.
Whoa!
What
an incredible play.
What a play by Sharp. Man.
It looked like it was going to be an easy basket.
And he came out of nowhere.
He did. That was an outstanding play by Tyrone Sharp.
Yeah, there have been some plays in this game, I'll tell you.
I was saying Dothan was about to go up by 6, but Sharp made an outstanding defensive play.
This is a great way to start off today's games, isn't it, Mitt?
It really is.
Oh, man, turnover.
He comes up with the turnover.
Sharp gets it, he penetrates.
Missed
Oh,
it.
he missed it. Missed the easy layup.
And Forrest going to be called for the foul. Wow.
Boy.
27. I had lost track of time. We have
I did too.
27.6 seconds left. And going to the line for Dothan is number 24, Tyson Williams. Williams is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's 6 of 7 from the line tonight.
They got the guy they want up there, huh?
Yeah. If he makes this one, he can put it away for the Tigers. Wow. Tyson Williams hits his 5th free throw in a row. Dothan's up by 5. If he makes this one, they can put it away. He misses.
Dothan's already back on defense.
So Chipley's got to move quick. Chipley wants a timeout. With 20.9 seconds left, Dothan's up by 5, 69-64. They have come from behind a 15-point deficit in the second half, Cliff.
And you know, the whole game, it looked like it was all Chipley from the second quarter on. And it's really impressive to see that Dothan High's been able to weather the storm and come all the way back. I'm really impressed.
I am too. You know, we talked about the things they needed to do in the second half in order to win this game, and that was play better defense and make some of the shots and get some second and third chance shots, and they were able to do that. But I think the big difference, they came out and they hustled. And the turning point in this game, you called it, Cliff. It was when Jordan Neal hit a three.
That's right.
Dothan needs a three, and they need to steal and to get up 2 more. Jordan Neal took your request.
That's right, he did.
and he made it. So Neal made, I think that was probably the turning point in this game because at that point, Dothan went on a 7-0 run.
I think Dothan High has also rebounded the ball a good deal better here in the second half. I think, you know, maybe Chipley got a little tired, and the size of Dothan High has made it a little easier for them to get the rebounds. So I think that's played a little part in it.
Yeah, I tell you what, these fans, like I keep saying, regardless of the outcome of this game, these fans have been treated today.
There's been some great games in this tournament, all throughout it.
So Dothan's going up with a smaller lineup here. I guess they're going to try to outspeed.
They might be ready for the foul if they get the ball back.
Shot from the corner.
Oh, and Forrest buries it. Wow.
Whoa. So we're down to a 2-point game with 12.9 seconds left.
And the Chipley fans are livid. I think they want time back on the clock. There's an issue with the clock.
So the key here is Dothan getting, I don't know if that smaller lineup was the thing to do there. Boy, that was a big-time play by
Man, it was. He caught that and buried it, didn't he?
by Trent Forrest.
But, you know,
Was that a 3 or a 2? That was a 3.
I'm
Was that
pretty
a
sure.
3? It was a 3. Yeah, it was a 3. That's what I wrote down, a 3. So Forrest has 14.
They're going to put 0.8
4,
seconds on the
6,
clock.
8, 11 points. So he has 25 points in the game.
And I tell you, like I said, he's lived up to the billing. But
So-
they just went back and put 0.8 seconds back on the clock.
Okay, what Dothan has to do here is if they've got to get the ball down. It's the key. So they're going to put 13.7 seconds back on the clock. So this inbound pass is crucial for the Tigers.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know if Chipley would try to foul or what, but it looked like the game was going to be over, and Trent Forrest made a big-time play.
I'll tell you what. They say big players make big plays in big situations, and he did right there. Wow. we're having an issue here trying to figure out how to get the time on the clock.
Yeah.
And in her defense, it is not easy to deal with these scoreboards. I've had to deal with them before, and they're all different.
Yeah.
And when you got a bunch of people yelling at you, that don't make it any easier.
So you got the fans, the refs, the coaches, everybody.
There we got it. We got it.
All right, 13.7 seconds. Okay, so it's very important. Dothan's got to get the ball inbounds.
And that might not be easy.
It's not going to be easy.
You got Chris Graham up here on the up by himself. You might want to watch him.
But if they can get the ball in.
And they do. Oh, and it's a turnover. And it's going to be a foul.
Should have been a foul on them instead of Dothan.
I think there's a lot of fouling going on.
Yeah, because when he had the ball, they were beating him up. So at the line is number 3, Zy Campbell, who has no points tonight, but he's in a big situation. Dothan's got to make sure they block out if he misses.
And he does.
Misses, and Dothan gets the rebound.
And they'll foul him quick.
Wow. Ooh, that was a big miss.
It was.
Man. I'm still not sure the way this game is going to end up.
I don't either. It could go either way at this point.
At the foul line is going to be Kobe Baggett. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. So he needs to make both of these. Dothan is in the double bonus, so he will get 2 shots. So he can put them up by 3 or 4. He misses the first. So Baggett is 1 of 3. If he makes this one, he'll force him to have to make a 3-point shot. Just take your time, son.
Oh.
He misses it.
6 seconds, 4 seconds. He misses it.
Dothan wins.
Dothan High won the game.
Dothan wins.
And the Chipley coach throwing his coat on the court. I'll be dog.
69 to 67. That was an incredible comeback. Incredible.
The Chipley coach threw his suit out there.
Well, he can throw it out there, but you know, I think the calling. Chipley got some calls. They shouldn't have got.
They got about 4 charge calls.
Yeah, and
ones.
Calls, maybe a call or 2 that they shouldn't have got. So if you look at it, it balances out. Okay.
Yeah, really.
Clifford, just kind of give us a summary of what you think of the game while I tell up these.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was just a lot of turnovers, and a lot of big turnovers for each team. And in the end, you know, Dothan High made less mistakes and played better defense. And I'll tell you what, it was just one of the best games I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, it was, and I tell you what, it could have gone either way. The big man made a big-time shot.
He did.
He had to, but he missed that last one.
He did, and you know, that last one he did make. That was a nice play.
Yeah, but the thing about this game is that how Dothan was able to come back, and you know, you can say a lot of different things, but the comeback was from effort.
It was efforts in all aspects of the game too.
Yeah, it was, and you talk about, you know, before this game, you gave Dothan a slight edge. You said, I'm going to go with coaching. You say, I know Coach Brown. And
that's right.
Yeah.
He showed at the end that he is a great coach, I believe.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like Dothan High was down there, you know, that started hitting a bunch of threes or anything. They just eventually, I think the game plan got to Chipley.
Yeah, and I think you're right. But it was an outstanding performance by the Tigers, and I tell you what.
I hope the next 3 games are like that.
You can say what you want to, but it could have gone either way. And like I told you, Cliff, I wasn't going to say it was over until the buzzer go off.
Well, we didn't know, that's for sure. There wasn't no way of knowing.
I'm tallying up the scores right now, and I have a total for you. Let's go to scoring by periods. Chipley led 16-14. Dothan started off really good. They took a 10-2 lead before Chipley went on a run, a 14-4 run, take a 16-14 lead at the end of the first. Second period was a big period for Chipley. They took a 40-29 lead in the halftime, and they led 56-45, 11-point lead going into the fourth period. But Dothan comes out and puts together a very strong, they put together a 25-point fourth period. And Chipley only managed to score 11 points, and that's the reason Dothan won the game. You can talk about other reasons, but that was the reason they won. And one of the other key things, Dothan made most of their free throws in the second half. Just looking over here, they shot very well free throws when they had to. Okay, now for the Chipley Tigers, who will drop to 7-1, and Dothan will become 6-3. The leading scorer was none other than the superstar Trent Forrest. Forrest had a great first half, but the second half was not nearly as good. He put up 14 points in the first half, and he added another 11 in the second half. But he had a big play.
He did.
Yeah. Adrian Smith had 12 points, 16 points from Justin Campbell, 4 from Tyrone Sharp, 2 from J.J. Holmes, 2 from Smith, 12 from Sims, and 2 from Hall, and 3 from Justice. Now for the Dothan Tigers, they had a pretty balanced score in the Tigers. Jordan Neal made some big baskets, and he was the key player that I think that 5-point swing with him. I think that was the turning point in this game.
And he made some big free throws too in the end.
Yeah, so Neal had, I got him down, 5, 7, 9, 11 points. Jordan Small had 12 points, 7 points from Tyrese Lindsey, 6 from Jamarcus Sims, 3 from Kobe Baggett, 7 from Kevin Morris, 18 from Tyson Williams. 18. Wow. And he had 8 in the first half and came back and added 10 more in the second half. And Chris Graham had 4 points. So the Dothan Tigers, I'm going to call it an upset the Chipley Tigers by a score 69-67. So that's going to wrap it up for Cliff Nyman. This is Mick Kirkland saying thanks for watching the Senior Sports Network, and enjoy the rest of the game from the Downtown Dothan Hoops Classic.